Some of you are here because you might be wondering if you should take a higher salary or not, because you might be paying more taxes. I'm going to tell you, if your only concern is paying more taxes, then yes, you should take that higher salary, because taxes might not work the way you think they do in the United States. Just kidding. There's more, obviously, here. Taxes as a whole are very complicated, and that's why we hire tax professionals to help us out when it comes time for filing taxes. If your taxes are simple enough, you can probably file it yourself. I do file my own taxes for the past couple of years. It's only because it's simple. It's just I have my income and that's it. But if you have other tax complications, it might be more difficult, and it might be wise to hire a tax professional because it is complicated. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and read the IRS website and file your own taxes with the assistance of online software. Right? They've done a lot of improvements over the years, and it definitely gets the job done. So we can't go over everything about filing your taxes, and really it's not even the focus of this video, but it's very important to talk about it because it does impact your income in a major way. The thing that we want to talk about in this video is federal income taxes. Now, this tax is something that everyone pays, right, for the most part, and specifically tax brackets, and we want to clear up any confusion surrounding those. Usually this question comes up when people talk about if they should take the raise or take the promotion at work because of tax reasons, right? If they don't understand how taxes work, it might be a little bit tricky, and they might even decide not to take the raise or promotion. And that's not the right way to think about it, right? We really need to dig into the numbers to really understand what's happening here. Let's talk about where we can find credible information when it comes to your income tax brackets, and where on the IRS website you'll find this most up-to-date information. So it's really good, just a quick Google search away, but if you would like, you can find the link below in the description to help you out. And the link, I believe, does update every year, so you can see new information based on what tax bracket that you might be in. Since tax brackets change every year due to inflation, these numbers will be updated every year. You're going to need to find the most up-to-date information depending on what year it is. For all intents and purposes for this video, it's 2021. So you can usually just Google 2021 IRS tax brackets, and you'll end up with a wall of text, which is basically going to tell you which tax bracket you fall under corresponding to your income and how much you should pay in taxes in terms of a percentage. Look for the section with the marginal tax rates, and as you can see right away, it's not very clear or easy to read really. But don't worry though, we will break down each of these parts step by step so we can extract information that we need. Now, there are just two things we need to ask ourselves. First was our filing status. Are you filing a single, married jointly, or etc.? Depending on what you might be filing as, your tax rates will change. Generally speaking, filing as married jointly will reduce your taxes. To keep it simple, we'll just go with filing as single, just to make it easy. A second criteria is your taxable income. Now, your taxable income is a funny term because it's not very clear and this number is not actually written down anywhere on your paycheck. It's actually calculated by navigating tax laws, which can be complicated, and this is why you hire an accountant to do that job for you. Chances are your taxable income is much less than the number that you see on your paycheck, which is your gross pay. We won't focus too much on that in this video, but if you're interested, happy to dig more into that. But let's assume your taxable income is $50,000. Now, with both of these criteria, we can take another look at that wall of text and really pick out the information that we need based on that. When we go down these bullet points, you can see each tax bracket, and you can see that most of them are actually way over $50,000. Right? So you're looking for the cutoff point. In this case, it's 22%. The 24% tax bracket starts at $86,735, which is way above $50,000. So let's talk about the wrong way to calculate your taxes and the way that everyone assumes is the correct calculation and really confuses a lot of people. Many of us might think that since we're in the 22% tax bracket, then my tax rate is 22%. Yes and no. The wrong way to think about it is I paid 22% of $50,000, which is $11,000 in taxes. Now this is wrong and not how the US federal tax system works. I mean, in reality, you have to break down your income into buckets. Then each of these buckets are taxed at a different rate. In the $50,000 example, the 3 buckets in total are as follows. $0 to $9,950 is 10%. $9,951 to $40,525 is 12%. $40,526 to $86,375 is 22%. Right, so each bucket is at a different rate. When we break up your $50,000 into these buckets, each bucket is going to have a different tax rate associated with it. Luckily for us, we have a spreadsheet which will help us walk through this example. Of the $50,000, the first $9,950 is taxed at 10%, which is $995, which leaves $40,050 remaining that needs to still be taxed at higher rates. For every dollar that you make between $9,951 to $40,525, that will be taxed at 12%. And the income in this bucket is $30,575, which is taxed at 12%, leaving us paying $3,669 for that bucket. Now that only leaves $9,475 to be taxed. Now for every dollar you make between $40,526 to $86,375, you will be taxed at 22%. In this case, the remainder of the $9,475 falls into this bucket, right? So which is taxed at 22%, leaving you taxed $2,084.50. And as you total all of those buckets up in terms of the taxes that you pay for each one, you end up with $6,748.50, which is much less than the initial $11,000 in taxes. Great, now that you understand how tax brackets work, let's walk through the same example, except in this case, with a promotion, right? Let's say you get a promotion and you're trying to decide if you want the promotion or not. You'll be shocked by how people actually believe that the promotion will make them less money because they have to pay more in taxes, right? So this is not exactly how it works, and it's a common misconception that we're going to debunk right now. So let's say you get a promotion, congratulations, right? You're a big wig now and you're making $9,000 from $50,000. Now you're wondering, if you do take that promotion, will you have to pay 24% in taxes because you are going to be in the 24% tax bracket? At the end of the day, you are taxed more, but you make more money. Remember, only a portion of your income is going to be taxed at that higher tax bracket. So in this case, anything you make above $86,375 will be taxed at 24%. Generally speaking, you take the higher salary and congratulations on the promotion, right? You shouldn't turn it down because you'll be in a higher tax bracket. For the most part, that doesn't make sense. So feel free to check out the spreadsheet in the description below and make a copy for yourself if you think it'll be helpful. But definitely check the numbers, make sure everything is correct, and also try running your own numbers, right? If you stuck around up to this point, here is a quick bonus round on what I do to reduce my taxes in sort of a list form, right? There's a lot to go over, and we're not going to go over in this video, but hopefully it'll be helpful for you, right? So basically, I contribute to my IRA, 401k, HSA, FSA, and other pre-tax benefits such as transit, right? So those are just a few things that everyday folks like you and I can sort of contribute to if we have access to it through either our employers or through ourselves, right? So hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm filming this in my living room for the first time, and as you can see, I have a TV stand and no TV, which is not great. and I have no couch. So I'm just always standing or sitting in these nice chairs that I found at my friend's house when I went shopping. But yeah, hopefully I'll have a TV and a couch soon and keep watching. And you may see my furniture evolve over time. Well, I don't know what else to say at this point. I think I'm pretty much wrapped up. And I hope federal income taxes make sense to you now. Cool. All right, let's see how it turns out then.